the disclosure and publishing of the standard gauge railway contract that was promised by President Uhuru Kenyatta on live television in December is now clearly easier said than done. The new Chinese ambassador to Kenya, Wu Peng, says there are international laws and commercial interests that would come in the way of such agreements. And TV's Mark Masai, who the president promised the contract, now reports.
5 months ago, in a first-of-a-kind sitting with journalists, President Uhuru Kenyatta addressed one of many concerns, among them the 327 billion shilling standard gauge railway from Mombasa to Nairobi, and concerns that certain clauses would lead to Kenyan assets being mortgaged to China in case of a default. He promised full disclosure of the same.
You want a copy of the contract? My friend, I'll get it to you tomorrow. And if you prove...
That has been a long wait, even after following up. And today, another opportunity to seek the same with the representative of the People's Republic of China, that is the new ambassador to Kenya, Wu Peng, presented itself in his first meeting with the Editors Guild. Ambassador Wu Peng, in office for a little over 2 months, was very clear on the issue of disclosure of the SGR contract.
So there are commercial interests protected by Chinese rule of law, and it also in line with common practice. The second obstacle is every country has its own legislation, rule of law. Right? In China, we also have these kind of laws. So I cannot say we agree or disagree, disclosure these kind of agreements.
Ambassador Peng also said no Kenyan asset is at risk pegged on the SGR loan.
I can assure you that any loan agreements between China and Kenya are in line with common international best practice. None of Kenya's national assets has been mortgaged for the SGR loan. Neither would any single Kenyan national assets be seized nor controlled by China, even if, a very big if, okay, in a situation of default.
The Second Belt and Road Forum in Beijing, attended by President Uhuru Kenyatta, his high-powered delegation, including Raila Odinga in April, also came up in the ambassador's speech to members of the press, refuting reports that the leaders came back without a deal for continuation of SGR Phase 2B.
The funding of the Naivasha-Kisumu SGR was not on the agenda of the President's this time meeting in Beijing. The government of Kenya is now focusing on the operation of the Mombasa, Nairobi, Naivasha SGR to maximize its overall efforts.
Whichever way you look at it, the new ambassador was just doing his job, representing his boss. But he left the forum with the promise that journalists will keep pushing for answers on behalf and in the best interest of Kenya. Mark Masai, NTV.